What's up, YouTube? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas again. Oh, yeah. Another year, 2020. So right here, I've got my goldfish. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of videos on my aquarium. They have tons of space to swim. They're not, they're feeling pretty good this year. I got them, I think, earlier this year, and they already grew. They're really awesome fish to look at. They have really nice fins, and this is actually the good looking one. Yeah, I get to look at fish. I have a couple of fish this year. Okay, so this is actually like pretty much a something for the rocks. But so let me show you some of this stuff. And then come back to it while I explain, and then come back and explain some of this, and then I could try to glue this, so, but this year I got a couple, I found 3 snails. I harvested some, wild, I guess some plants, and even some pine needles and things, and they actually, I just actually found them last night. I thought I only had one, so I threw in a piece of tomato, and it turns out that there's 3 of them in there. I didn't even know that I had them. They were just probably attached to these pine needles. They're really smart. They look around and actually, say, why not? Let's just, get to somewhere while we can. Just hang on to this, and then maybe we'll but yeah, I found some wild snails. I just found them last night. They've been around for like a month or 2, and then maybe 3 months, and I just didn't see them until yesterday and stuff. So that's a pretty awesome Christmas. So back to what I was doing here. I actually want to make a use this airline, try to glue it, and I have small holes throughout this airline. I could add some more to fully go around here, but I do need a strong air pump, to really have a lot of oxygen and decoration and things. This would be something, and plus aquariums do like airlines just for the water circulation, but having a filter and things, or even an under gravel type of sponge filter, is what is pretty much sought out for aquascaping. It basically helps protect the glass underneath, and having rocks and just wood and rocks, it can depending on how heavy the weight of the material is, you can protect the aquarium. Have a really good thing to look at for the fish. They'll just basically not, they'll have a lot of stuff to do, have places to hide and blend in. So these are pretty much my aquarium for Christmas Eve, which is December 24th, 2020. I've been working here and there, finished gluing up this other hinge. So most of my aquarium hobby stuff is kind of building along, and showing how I actually found this idea on the internet to maybe cigarette butts and things, but really never had a chance to put that into perspective until I started getting some clean cigarette butts. So let me show you how I got these, which would actually be in this paper bag. So I collected half of a cigarette butt. I've been cutting my cigarettes. This is only like 1 year it's worth and things. I've been, doing this for just, but if you're in the fish hobby and have invest or bought cigarettes and things, you could cut off half of the cigarette butts, save them. You can even use the whole cigarette butt, put them next to wherever you like to, smoke at, and then you can really save a bunch of these and reuse them and make something awesome, which is pretty much something like this. So all these, I just try to stand up a few of these cigarette butts. I can actually drop some glue on them, but first what you want to try to do is actually see where it settles and things. So everything is where it they could possibly be, or maybe you don't even want to bother with lining things up and then having to resort things out and things. But this is actually how just put a drop, how to do it really fast. You can also move these around and see the final and note things. You can actually glue a few of them first and then try to yeah, so yeah, it's and you just kind of have to also maybe look for the lowest, or but you want to have these cigarette butts glued onto this rock, and then right there you can really see a really nice you can see a really nice elevation, a lot of dust and debris. So this is what I would actually use the cigarette butts for in the hobby, just because it's going to protect the glass. You can also have like a piece of plastic or under gravel filter situation. Maybe you don't have an under gravel filter or something like that. I don't. I just wish I could really get this to finalize and but then what you would do is actually have to you actually have to put some glue on top of one of these, and then after it dries up you can actually add any extra ones. Coat the ones that you have already with glue, waterproof glue, and you should, and it's really not easy. I mean, it's really not that hard to so yeah, that's a really good Christmas idea for me. And then having some snails and things within my within this situation. Snails aren't that great, but they're alive, species. They're they really can actually bring some enjoyment for a day or two, and then and you get to see it grow. And with this wooden piece, it's going to float on top, so to keep and also the airline floats, so that's why I wanted to try to work with some rock like this one, to help support holding the air, bringing down the airline, and actually gluing on this wood, and having a nice feature. But once you glue it, hopefully you get some really good epoxy or something like that. Maybe it's 5 minutes and things on some parts. Some people would use fishing line and actually tie the wood. You can actually do that with a rock system like this, and then other plants and stuff could grow around it. It's going to just live plants and things, but having a lot of gravel, you might not have to use those cigarette filters, and you can actually just add the gravel, but you would actually want to use I actually want to use an under gravel filter, just in case in the maintenance area, it's going to have places to circulate any things that are happening within the aquarium. It's going to circulate, just the toxic, ammonias or nitrates, things like that, with clean water, or just even, just having and then just having something to, like a filter, sponge filter and things, to actually, circulate a lot of the chemical, any type of, stuff that gets in the aquarium, like on the top surface. A lot of people have overflows for the top, and they want to get as much stuff out of there, just because when you feed the fish, they could actually ingest some of that and have hard times not knowing what's really happening and things. So an overflow, actually, gravity removes a lot of the stuff that the filter can't really filter out and things. And I have an idea on that, is making a nice splitter type of situation, or tubing and things, and gluing it to the actual filter stem and things like that. I don't have all the pieces for it and things like that, but yeah, it's just one thing at a time. Just showing off my my cigarette butts, I guess. No, I haven't made a video on it yet, but this is pretty much, it works out to really improve the build, and it helps me kind of look forward to doing a few more things with larger rocks, and just aquariums that I have sitting around, and trying to make a decent aquarium work out pretty nicely and things. These goldfish are really nice, actually, to have. The fact is that they're pretty cheap, and they're really good fish. I like looking at their fins, and having a calm day with them, just liking seeing them being calm, and and interacting with me, taking care of them, is really fun, especially in this aquarium. It's actually my first successful aquarium since, for like 30 years, and I'm really excited about it. I've tried this and that and stuff. I put a few things into this. It's an under gravel filter, as you can see, the sponge, just trying to circulate an airline and things. It's got, an air pump. The only thing I don't have on this is a water filter, I mean a heater, but there's a water filter there, 60 gallons, really strong. I've used that on this 20-gallon. And here's another spare tank that it's a 20 tall, and the 20 talls I want to try to get angelfish and things and discus. I don't know, the 20 longs, some beta fish, but that's for another time. For now, I'm just working around what I have, and just showing you guys a bunch of my upside DIYs. So thanks for watching. Have a good day and Happy New Year. Bye.